Alright, these are the notes on complementary and supplementary angles. If two angles add up to equal 90, then they are complementary angles. Complementary angles. If two angles add up to equal 180, then they're called supplementary angles. Okay, so complementary are angles that add up to equal 90, and supplementary add up to equal 180. So, for example, one angle of a pair of complementary angles, and remember complementary means that they add up to equal 90 degrees, is given. What is the measurement of the other angle? For example 3, we have 45 degrees. So we know that this angle and another angle is going to add up to equal 90. So you're looking for that missing angle. So all you have to do is take 90 minus the angle that you have, which is 45, and you'll get your complementary angle, which is 45 in this case. Okay. Example 4, we have 82 degrees. So we know 82 plus something is supposed to equal 90 since they're complementary. Okay, so if you take 90 minus your angle, which is 82, that'll give you your complementary angle, which in this case is 8 degrees. So 8 and 82 are complementary. Okay. Alright, 23. So we know 23 plus an angle is going to equal 90 degrees. So again, take your 90 degrees, subtract the one you know, 23, and you'll get your complementary angle. So in this case, 67. So 67 degrees and 23 degrees are complementary because they add up to equal 90 degrees. Alright. These are one angle of a pair of supplementary angles. Okay, and remember supplementary angles add up to equal 180 degrees. So what is the measurement of the other angle? So for number 6, we have 173, and we want to add an angle to it, and that should equal 180 degrees. Okay, so similar as complementary, you're going to take the 180, subtract the angle that you know, 173, and that'll leave you with your supplementary angle. So 180 minus 173 is 7 degrees. So 173 degrees and 7 degrees are complementary angle, or supplementary angles, sorry, because they add up to equal 180. Okay, so 75. So we know 75 plus something should equal 180 because we're looking for supplementary. So take 180, subtract the angle that you have. Okay, so 180 minus 75 should leave you with 105. So 105 and 75 are supplementary angles because they add up to equal 180. Last example on this page, 92. So we know 92 plus something should equal 180. So 180 minus 92 will leave you with your supplementary angle. 180 minus 92 is 88. So 88 degrees and 92 degrees are supplementary because they add up to equal 180. Alright, this is the same type of example, it's just in picture form. So we want you to tell us, are these supplementary, complementary, and then find the angle. These are supplementary because supplementary means they add up to equal 180 degrees, and 180 degrees makes a straight line. So anytime you see two angles that, or 3 or 4 or whatever, that make a straight line, then you know it's supplementary. So this is supplementary. Remember that supplementary means that they add up to equal 180 degrees. So we know x and 70 together should add up to equal 180 degrees. Okay, so if you take 180 and you subtract the angle that you know, so if you subtract 70, That'll leave you with the angle that you don't know, which is 110. So 110 degrees and 70 degrees are supplementary because they add up to equal 180 degrees. Alright, looking at this picture, this looks very similar to the last picture. Okay, these two angles make this line here, so this means that these are supplementary. Okay, supplementary again add up to equal 180 degrees. So if you take 85, the angle that you know, plus the angle that you don't know, that should add up to equal 180 degrees. So if you take 180 and subtract the angle that you know, which is 85, that should leave you with the angle that you don't know. In this case is 95. So 95 and 85 are supplementary because they add up to equal 180 degrees. Alright, this last example, this is a right angle. That's what this little square here is telling you. So this is a right angle, and right angles add up to, or right angles are 90 degrees. Okay, so these are going to be complementary angles, okay, because they make a right angle. They add up to equal 90. Okay, so if you take 32 plus the missing angle, that should add up to equal 90 degrees. Okay, so if you subtract the angle that you know, that should leave you with the angle that you don't know, which in this case is 58. So 58 degrees and 32 degrees are complementary because they add up to equal 90.